Hi and welcome. Today we're going to look at a product from Litheli. This is the U20 Brushless Impact Driver. Um, they have loads of drills and all those old products which I can show you in here. Leaf blowers, chainsaws, chains, all kind of stuff that you can use. As you can see, even tire inflators, they have power banks as well, power stations. But this is the impact driver that we're going to look at now, which is this one in here. And it comes with a battery and a USB-C charger. It's called the U20 IPS Super Battery, and it's 2Ah. And then on the front, you also say powerful and durable with a low noise brushless motor. Convenient use with intelligent control of automatic tightening stop. Precise operation with LED lighting and alignment system. Versatile with multiple working modes for different application scenarios. IPS infinity power share for efficient cross scenario energy utilization. So yeah, the specifications in here: voltage 20 volts, motor type brushless motor, maximum torque of 230 I think it's Newton meters, chuck size 6.35 millimeters, impact frequency 0 to 3300 IPM, no load speed 0 to 3000 RPM, and that's the size, and it's 1.1 kilos in weight. And what I like about them is like this white tools design. As you can see, they all look white with black, very modern. A lot of people, they say, is like the Dyson of the power tools. So let's I've opened it already just to make sure that we have everything we need, and it's easier. So it comes like this. Let's just remove everything and the battery itself. Put this box away. So we have instructions in here with warnings and everything you need to know. We'll look into that in just a second. That's where the battery is. This is just for protecting it. This, and then the drill itself. I keep on calling it a drill, but it's a impact driver. So that's how it looks like. This bit in here is metal. That's how you replace the bit that you want to use, the screwdriver. And yeah, that's how it looks like. You know, like, this is a different way. They've approached this differently, where like you remove the battery from here, which can be used also as a power bank, but we'll look at that in just a bit later. There's a light in there. These are the modes. There's a smart mode and a gear mode, and you can switch them and change them from that power button. You can change to scroll to the right or left, or block it, and that's where the brushless motor is, inside there. Yeah, 1 kilo and 100 grams. Feels heavier on the top now that there's no battery. Let's have a quick look. There's a few things I want to mention in here. So first of all, there's this warning. This product can expose you to chemicals including lead and DI, whatever is that, I'll let you read, which are known to state of California to cause cancer and birth defects. Yeah, I wanted to mention that. This is the P65 warning. So this is from lead-based paints. This is crystalline silica from bricks and cement and other masonry products. That's for treated lumber. This is not necessarily there, but you will deal with these things anyway while using power tools. So another thing I want to mention in here, just before, these are the usual, warnings. But so let's just look at the tool quickly. Yeah. So chuck collar, hex quick release. So you push, you put in, and then it stays in place. That's the directionary, the direction of the rotation selector. That's the trigger switch. This has nice grip on the back in here, which is quite soft. There's the mode shift button, which I've actually show you. Then the LED work light, which this one doesn't point straight like you usually have it in here on other drills. This one creates a light beam around you, and a lot of people, they don't really understand how it works, but it makes so much sense. It just lights up all this area rather than just pointing out. And then the battery compartment in there, and the battery release button, which is this one in here. Yeah, inside, and if you can see, that's where the battery goes in, and those are the pins that connects the battery. And they also give you a removable belt clip. Is this one in here, which you will attach onto this. You put that inside, and that helps you attach the tool in your workshop. So let's see if it's more information here for us. I kind of know all this. Now the battery, I'll show you in just a moment. Obviously they see charge the battery in a dry and ventilated room, far away from combustibles and ignition sources. The charger is not supplied, and I think somewhere in here says that you have to use a charger of maybe up to can't remember exactly. I need to find that information. Maybe we'll find it while reading in here. But the LED, it has 4 LEDs. Actually, let me show you the battery as well, and we'll carry on. It might say in here about the charging the battery. I think I've seen it somewhere. So the battery capacity, it's 37 watt hour, and this is where I've seen it. So the input from the USB-C, it's 45 watts maximum, so don't use a bigger charger than that. It will not charge. It will give you some light LED indications, which I'll show you in just a second. On the Type-C port output, really nice, it charges with 45 watts, which means you can even charge a laptop with it. And USB-A port output is 18 watts, so really good charging capabilities. We have the LED information in here as well. So that's how the battery looks like. It is quite chunky, and it has vents in here as well in case it gets hot. You can see the batteries inside. That's the USB-A, USB-C, and this is where it connects inside there. Some information of the battery. Yep. And that's the, so you could check how many, it has 4 LEDs, and you can check how much battery is left. Again, vents in the front as well. So now let's just quickly have a look what the LED light means. So where did I find it? Let's have a look in here. So so if it's if the only LED 1 flashes, which I think will be that one, that means obviously it needs charging and is between 0 and 15% battery. And then if you have the other one off, if the first LED is on stable, that means you have battery life between 15% and 35%. 35 to 65, you have 2 LEDs on, like in this situation. And then the other ones, it says flashing, but it's not really flashing for me. And then that would be when you charge it, actually, maybe, I don't know. 65 to 90, on, so all the first three ones are on, and then the last one flashing. Fully charged, all of them on. I think this is, yeah, when you're charging it, yeah, while you're charging it, that's how you realize, because they are flashing the other ones while charging here. Voltage error, so you could get the first 2 LEDs flashing and the other ones off if you plugged in a different type of charger, or if there's a voltage error. Temp error, all of them are flashing, so if it's too hot, probably won't allow you to charge. Like it says, do not charge the battery at temperatures below 5 degrees or above 40 degrees Celsius. So they do offer a lot of information in here. We'll get into that in just a second. Let's just take this out. So the way you install the battery, you look at this to be up, because that will then connect in here. So you push that in, you don't need to rush, slowly, and you will click in place. Boom, that's it, you know it's on. So now to install the drill bit, and by the way, I've tried like this, but that won't really go in. It will go in fully like this, and it won't stay in, so you kind of need an adapter. So you have to push this out, you put that in place, and then that's it, that's on. And when you first start it, you will see that this will turn on as well. Yeah. Now it's on the lowest setting, which we'll look in just a second what that is. And you see the light. Let's just see if we can turn on off the lights and see. So you see, when you turn this light on, it lights up all this area in front of you. Yeah, so the light goes like that. Like I said, it points out like this, wide open. Yeah, let's get back the lights. So now let's just talk a bit about the modes. So at the moment, if I press this on, you have to first press the trigger. As you can see, it's on the, let's see a bit. So I don't know if they say, so like for example, now it's red. Okay, sorry, my bad. So now it's in the gear mode because it's red. Yeah, gear mode, and it's on the first one, first option from gear mode. Let's see what that is. I think it says in here. So gear 1 is precision drive. It will go between 0 and 800 RPM. So you can see it's a bit lower. It's perfect for screwing down, and even if you press all the way, it doesn't go any further. So I really like this for screwing and unscrewing things. Then gear 2, you have to press on this and it moves to gear 2. Yeah, the second green LED. Now this one is between 0 and 8000 RPM, so normal impact, it says. So it's definitely faster. And then if you go on the third gear, it's high speed impact. So it's using 3000 RPM from 0 to 300, because 3000, because depends how you press this. So if you press slowly, you will feel that it has more power. So with the speed, it doesn't have any stop. You just go slowly. As the more you press, the faster it goes. So now to go into the other mode, you have to press and hold the power button in here. Sorry. So while you're there, you press and hold, and it goes into blue. And this is the smart mode. So the first, that one in there is the wood mode. So now you wanna screw something into a wood. That's what you're gonna use, and it's using between 0 and 1500 RPM. One more thing, they say before, wait until the drill stops and then you change this. Don't change it while it's running, yeah? And then if you press again, sorry. So that's the, you know, I'm actually a bit confused. Let's just say maybe I said it wrong. So these are the 3 modes, but I don't know if this is the wood. I just assume because it looks like planks. But if you think of the other way, this was the slowest. Would that be wood? That looks like planks now as well. Because it's so the smart modes are wood mode, bolt mode, and thick steel plate mode. So I think it's actually the other way around. So because it felt quite fast, so I think I said it wrong. So you see, when you are in the blue, in the smart mode, the first one is the wood mode. Is that? If you go further down, that is the bolt mode, which is up to 3000 RPM. And that's all it does. So when you go and change the rotation mode, which is like this side is out, which way it moves? So it moves to this side. That it doesn't allow you to, so you press and it doesn't carry on, it just stops. Yeah. And then when you take it to the other rotation, to the other side, this one, they actually rotate. Then you go on the last mode, which is the thick steel plate mode. That should be 3000 RPM. Okay, hopefully I've managed to explain this well. Best is for you guys to read this manual for yourselves. Yeah. So they explain here, obviously they take safety very serious. So make sure that this the trigger switch is off by placing it like this in the center. And then, like I said, so you see now it doesn't go out, but if I press this out, then it comes out. And then they explain also about the light, about the belt. So that's pretty much it, guys. A really nice tool to have. It's not that heavy. Now with the battery in, it's 1 kilo and 100 grams. It looks really nice. I do have more of their tools, and yeah, I'm actually finding it very useful. The only one concern I have is, as you see, the way it's lined up. So when you screw in something in, so let's imagine that this is like imagine This is the, let's say, the wood, whatever it is. It's a long piece of wood, yeah. So you have to kind of tilt it a bit in order to, you know, start. So I wish this bit was longer than this. I wish this wouldn't come out so much. But then it's perfect for jobs like this, you know, where this goes under. If it's something like this, you might find it a bit difficult, but you have to tilt it down a bit. So yeah, I don't know if I'm 100% right, but yeah. There you have it, guys. And to remove the battery again, you press this lock, and then the battery pops out, and you can remove it, charge it, keep it safe. So yeah, a really nice tool, I would say. And one more thing, I don't really want to install this because I don't really have a place to store it like that. But just to show you, you put this in like so, and then you, with the screwdriver, you put the screw in, and that stays in position. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.